Hi everyone, my name's Gemma and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage. I'm joining you as I always do on a Friday to share with you some recent additions to my online collection. Before we get started with that, I'd just like to give you all a little bit of news, and that is to let you know that on Sunday my small business celebrates its 10-year anniversary. It's our 10th birthday. And first of all, I would like to say a huge thank you to you all for your support and custom. I really do appreciate it. And to say a huge thank you, I will be beginning an online sale. That's from today right through until next Friday, so that's a week-long sale, and you'll receive 15% off when you enter the code thanks15 on my website, or if you're an Etsy customer, though that code will be automatically put through for you on the website there too. So hopefully you'll all enjoy browsing and choosing some great pieces in my sale. Yes, without further ado, let's move on to the new arrivals this week. There are 6 new arrivals, so let's get started talking through them. As always, as I always say, these pieces will be being added to the website gradually next week. However, if there's more you'd like to find out about any of them, please do get in touch and I can provide you with further details and images, and you're also welcome to buy the items before they go live too. So I'll begin as always by taking you through what I'm wearing, and I'll start with this fantastic piece just here which I've chosen to pin to the collar of this shirt dress. So this is a fabulous 1950s brooch, and you can see at its centre is this beautiful foiled glass cabochon in sort of a citrine jonquil yellow colour. And then suspended beneath it we've got champagne coloured, orangey topaz coloured and green coloured rhinestones in this sort of waterfall cascading effect. I'll just unclip it so you can have a closer look at it. There we go. And I'll fasten the pin so you can see it closed up. So here you can get a really great idea of how this piece moves with the wearer, and you can also see when I hold it in the light how reflective this beautiful glass stone is in the centre. This piece was made either in Austria or West Germany. It's really beautifully quality construction to it, and the colours as well are really just so vibrant and interesting, and perfect autumnal winter colours too. On the reverse here you can see the fastening pin is nice and strong and works really well too. It's a really great statement piece for a festive wardrobe, and perfect for gifting too. Okay, let's move on now. I'll just unpin this here so you can see my necklace and earrings together. First of all, I'll start with these earrings. These earrings probably date from the 1930s, 1940s. They are silver tone metal, and they're detailed with lovely rhinestones in shades of green and these white colourless stones here. They're a hook earring as well, so they are for pierced ears, so great for those of you who prefer to wear pierced earrings as opposed to clips. And they also hang beautifully, as you can see. They make give a delicate accent to sort of evening wear perhaps, or would look great with a green jumper to pick out the emerald greens in these earrings too. I'll just unhook them so you can get a closer look at them. They are in wonderful condition too, and here we go, so you can see them. So they're sort of a floral design, as you can see, with a central really big rhinestone in the middle, and these stones here are small circular rhinestones but form a triangular sort of motif, and we've got some lovely baguettes at the top there too. Next, let's move on to my necklace. This necklace, for those of you who are collectors or are in the know, will recognise that this piece is most likely by the German costume jewellery makers Schreiber and Hiller, and it dates from the 1930s, so it's an Art Deco piece. Often we see Schreiber and Hiller work as very linear and geometric. This is a rarer example of their designs in that there's a floral motif here, so it's quite delicate and sweet. It's a necklace which is adjustable. I'll show you in a moment. So I've got this on the shortest setting just so that you can see it in my V neckline, but it would probably come down to about here on me. So I'll just unhook it. It fastens with a bolt ring, and there you can see the tail of the necklace, which ends in a lovely colourless paste charm just here. So I'll just fasten it up and show you the design in a bit more detail. You can see that the flower and the leaves going up these two sections of the necklace are channel set with colourless paste stones, and this piece is made from chrome plated metal, so it's a typical Art Deco high shine white jewellery. White rhinestone, white paste jewellery. Next, speaking of Schreiber and Hiller, I have another piece by them here. This is again most likely by the German costume jewellery makers, dating from the 1930s. This is what I meant by the more linear geometric designs. This piece is channel set in its entirety with colourless rhinestones, and then the box clasp here is really nicely decorated to form this almost bow tie sort of bow effect. This design culminates in the box clasp here, so it's actually a clever way of integrating the clasp into the bracelet. As you can see, it's quite a larger fit, so perfect for those with a slightly larger wrist. I could wear it a bit further up here to keep it nice and secure. So I'll just unclasp it to show you all the paste stones in all their glory here. It's in really lovely condition. Next, let's move a bit further forward in time to the 1940s. These earrings, again, some of you will be very familiar with this matte gold plate and recognise that it's the matte gold plating of Joseph of Hollywood. These earrings were made by the Joseph Company, as I mentioned, in around the 1940s. However, you will notice that they are a very Art Deco design with their linear pattern here and the geometric sort of design here and here. They are signed on the reverse of one. Here we've got the Joseph stamp, and they are clip-ons. I'll just pop them in so you get an idea of how they look. There we go. So I'll just put my hair up so you can see. As you can see, this gold plating of Joseph's really works fabulously with an animal print too, I'm sure you'll agree. And these earrings move really beautifully too. They're quite large, however, with most of the Joseph pieces, you wouldn't really know you were wearing them because they are very light despite being quite large, which is always a nice touch. Okay, next let's move on to my final piece. This necklace is what we know as a negligee necklace, which means it has two drops hanging from it, one slightly longer than the other. This piece dates from the Edwardian era, so circa 1900, and it's constructed from silver. And it's set here, here and here with what we know as a smoky citrine. So we've got an oval cut and faceted smoky citrine here, and then some lovely faceted smoky citrine suspended in a negligee design beneath here. So I'll just pop it on so you can see the length of this piece. It is a nice long length. And looks fabulous worn against the skin, as you can see here. The colours are really complementary worn against the skin. However, it would look great worn on top of a grey sweatshirt, a grey knit jumper, something like that. You can see that the facets really make it sparkle beautifully too. This is quite a wearable classic piece, so again it's perfect for gifting because it will really suit anybody's taste or interest. Okay, that's my selection of pieces to share with you this week. So let's just recap. We have these fabulous Joseph of Hollywood earrings dating from around the 1940s, but in the Art Deco style. This Edwardian silver and smoky citrine negligee necklace. We've got this Schreiber and Hiller floral necklace from the 1930s. This Schreiber and Hiller channel set bracelet, again from the 1930s. These 1930s, 1940s emerald green and colourless rhinestone flower drop earrings for pierced ears. And this 1950s Austrian or West German rhinestone brooch with wonderful construction and design details. Thanks very much for joining me again. That's my selection of pieces this week. Just a bit of a heads up for you on my drops before Christmas. I'll be doing 2 more drops before Christmas, with my last one being, I think it's on Friday, Friday the 13th, and then there'll be a little bit of a break and then more starting up again in the new year in 2025. So I'll see you all again next week. Please don't forget my sale, which is online now through my website and Etsy, and you can use the code THANKS15 on my website. Thank you again for all your support for the past 10 years, and here's to many more. See you all soon. Bye bye.